Welcome back to this small work table. This junk on here has got a purpose. I'll do a voiceover to explain. Well, I was looking at one of my older videos. It's from 13 years ago on the other channel before I had to change it, and I saw world's smallest wireless electricity system, and I thought, I wonder if I've got anything smaller than a tiny piece of ferrite that actually wound that thing on, and would I be able to find any SMD transistors, because that's all the thing is an SMD transistor and the coil on a little piece of ferrite. So back to the modern day, 2026, and this is not a board that's anywhere younger than about 40 years old, but on it are these little pots, and if we can see inside there are tiny little ferrite things. Well, I've taken one out and I've seen it's that size there. So the previous smallest little thing that I made, I think, had a slightly larger piece of ferrite on it. Mind you, my eyes were also 13 years younger back then. But the thing is, right, I'll try and make one. I'll try and make this as small as I can. This is actually, I believe, the same one that I showed in that other video, being powered by the other circuit. So, I mean, the size, I don't know. I'm going to wind the thing. We'll all find out together whether it works. Now, keeping with the theme of salvage parts, I'm going to use that wire there, which is from an old relay. It's got roughly 40 gauge on it. And I want to be using, well, one of these SMD transistors, hopefully. This is from an old Apple board from the 90s. First of all, when I've wound it, I'll try it with a regular transistor and then try and get one of these things to work instead. Stay tuned. Okay, well, here's the coil now wound. I did 25 plus 25, so 25 centre tap, you can see the loop at the top, and another 25 around. The original circuit was 25 plus 12. But we'll see if this works. Next thing, try it with a regular transistor. If that works, swap over to SMD. Okay, so I've got a 2N2222 on there, and look at the size of that in comparison, and actually the size of that 30 gauge wire. But we'll try it. We'll try and see if it lights that LED. So here we are. Let's try and bring it near to it now and see if it, oh yes we do. Haha, yes. And it's red, as we found out on this one. That is a red LED. Okay, great, that's stage one done. So, next thing, change that massive 2N2222 to an SMD transistor. It works though. Okay, there we are. I can see upside down Apple Computer 2004. Anyway, it broke, so I'm using the parts. Now I'm going to use this little knife here and lever one of these off. I think I'll just probably destroy the thing if I try to desolder it. And I'm hoping this goes well, because I've realised I've had 3 coffees one after the next. I normally do in the morning, but I don't know what's going to happen if I start shaking when I'm soldering to this tiny little thing. Right, well, we'll find out. But the first thing is to get one of these off here, then somehow find out what the connections are, the emitter, collector and base. Say, do let me know your coffee situation. It might explain why I do most of my soldering in the afternoons and evenings. Anyway, yeah, do let me know. Are you a coffee drinker? Tea drinker? I'll carry on with this and get this thing off here. Here we go. Transistor successfully removed. Now, whether it can be successfully soldered to after 3 coffees, I don't know. So we'll find out that one as well next. Well, that looks like 720IA, which, when I did a search on it, appears to be the 7201A, and that is a linear voltage regulator. Well, whoever's been shouting that won't work slider was quite right, it didn't. But on here I have spotted a couple of 1As, and if we have a look at the findings online, it does look like the 1A is normally a 3904 NPN transistor, so that looks a far safer bet. What I'll do is I'll take one of the 2 that I've seen on here. There's one there and there's one over here, so I have a good chance of taking one of those off without breaking it. We'll try that. Wow, so now that it is actually soldered, I'll glue it to the top of the coil, and that'll neaten it up. I'll also straighten out that wiring. So finally, here we are. I've replaced the piece of 30 gauge for the even finer 40, and it's glued on the top now. We'll just check that it works. Haha, there we go. There we go. Wow, so the thing does work. And there we go again. Wow, okay. Yeah, I can't run it for long because it would probably overheat the transistor. But very, very simple. Very, very simple build. Let's have a look at it on the penny. So, there we are. That is the full size of the thing. On a 1-cent piece, American one. What do you reckon? Is that the world record? Is that smaller than the one I did all those years ago in 2012? That was a bit of fun, that. Thanks very much for watching, and see you next time. There we go.